Hey folks, Jim. Today we're going to talk about a lot of panic out there about China selling treasuries, other countries selling treasuries, U.S. treasuries. And to me, I'm not concerned at all. Now, let me give you my disclaimer. It's not economics advice, financial advice, or advice of any kind. Please seek out professional advice that is right for you in all your affairs. Make decisions based on the knowledge you have gained in your life from professionals that are in your life. Those are my disclaimers. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Now, what I see is China has been selling off treasuries all along. As the U.S. trade with China continues to drop, if you'll notice, China's been selling U.S. treasuries. Why is that? Because no nation wants to hold too much of another nation's currency or treasuries or bonds if their trade isn't that big. And that's why we hold each other's reserves, okay? The U.S. holds China's reserves as well, all right? You might be surprised at how much. Okay, so any nation that any nation trades with holds treasuries or securities of that nation if they're doing trade with them. This is a way that each other in good faith supports trade, okay, and can exchange and has reserves in that currency or that nation that they're doing trade with. So now, as the U.S. China trade relations continue to decline, and right now, I want you to know this: Mexico and Germany are bigger trading partners than China is with the U.S. now. Did you know that? So I'm surprised that China's still holding almost 800 billion in treasuries. So we will see if China does a massive dump and a sell-off here shortly. But to me, I really don't care. 800 billion isn't really a big deal. It's really not. And the world needs dollars right now. So it will get bought up very quickly, in my opinion. If not, the U.S. will buy it ourselves, okay? Because it will be a good buy. If that much treasury were to come on the market all at once, it will be at a discount, a severe discount. And it will be a great buy. So China is not going to liquidate probably all of their treasuries because they would lose a ton of money, all right? So what they will do is continue to drop treasury holdings as trade with the U.S. continues to decline. If we were to go to war, who knows what will happen at that point? Both nations may dump each other's debt, okay, overnight. We don't know, okay? But am I concerned about it? Not really. And I'll get into that on future videos. I just wanted to put this video out there. People are panicking. China's selling U.S. treasuries and da-da-da. I'm not concerned at all. I'm just not. And there's a lot more going on around the world, folks. It's not just China. There's many other smaller Asian nations selling treasuries as well, okay? Because they need to do trade with China. And if China wants to trade outside the dollar, they have to get something else to trade with China outside the dollar, if that's the way China's going to go. So I'm not really panicked about any of this. I'm really not. The Saudis are making a deal with China in yuan and their own currency. So all of this is going on. The world is, it used to be, globalization. Now it's deglobalization. And eventually we will get into the closed loop system that's going to come for the West. And why I'm not too concerned about metals either, I'll get into that on a separate video. Gold and silver are doing very well right now. I'll do a separate video on my feelings there and what I think, what I feel. But for today, the main point is, am I concerned about China selling U.S. treasuries? Not a bit. In fact, if they're intelligent, they will continue to do this because they have big problems coming in China. Big problems. Okay? So never look on the surface. Always get below the surface. Do the math. Do the calculations. Take a look at what's really going on. Okay? And I am shocked that China has not sold more U.S. treasuries. Okay? I really am. So that tells me China may actually hold more U.S. treasuries than people think. Okay? And I'm hoping that it gets below 500 billion eventually. Because right now it's up around 800. I would like to see them sell off another 300 billion at least. okay, before they go back into a hold pattern. But we shall see what happens. So that's kind of my feelings on the whole thing. And am I concerned about it? No, because the world wants dollars right now. Okay, and so that's a way to get them really fast. Just buy treasuries somebody else is selling. So we'll see how quickly all of this gets bought up around the world. If the U.S. Treasury starts buying up, or the Federal Reserve starts buying up, then we know it's monetization. Okay, but for right now, I'm not even concerned about that really. Okay, and there's other reasons why I'm not too concerned about that. Get into it on another video. Okay, have fun with your gold and silver talk, because it is fun. I love it. I love these cycles. It's a time to make money if you're into it. If not, just enjoy talking about it, because it is fun. Okay, so enjoy all of this, but don't panic. Don't worry. One day at a time, right? Let's take care of today. Let's check our preps. Let's make sure everything's done, because we got to admit this is getting worse, not better. Economics of the world and military stress in the world. None of it is getting better. None of it is coming closer to peace, is it? Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Let's stay prepared. Let's stay focused. Am I worried about selling U.S. treasuries around the world? Not in the slightest. Hope you're all doing well. Hope life's treating you good. Jim out.